Slides are visible. Concerning today's class, I request that is fourth five batch of students to join with us till the end. That is Nabil, Nimala Shairanka, Nishant, Sai Teja, and Pranav. You please unmute your mic and you please join with us till the end. My slides are visible, Siddharthan?
Yes, sir, visible, sir.
Yes. Yesterday, I have given one particular problem, that is exercise number 13. What was the answer for exercise number 13?
So 3.14.
3.14?
4.57 and 3.14 again.
Just will check. Yes, very good, very good. 3.143, 4.571, and 3.143. This is for j is equal to 1.
Yes, sir.
For j is equal to 2.
1.755, 2.449, 1.755.
Okay. Very good, very good. Very good. This is 1.755, 2.449, and 1.757. Siddhartha. Very good, Siddhartha. Right.
So actually, U32 should be equal to U12, sir.
Oh, that is what you are getting.
Yes, sir. But I calculated with 9 decimal places. I'm getting exactly the same thing. U12 is equal to U32.
The boundaries for U21 and the boundaries for U23 are same. Boundary condition which we are applying to calculate the U21 and U23 are same, and yes, obviously you will get the same results when the number of digit is more. At that time you will get the same results. Yes, my appreciation is that. And today we will begin with the exercise number 14. That is solve du by dt dou square u by dou x square subject to the conditions u x comma 0, u 0 comma t is equal to 0 and u 1 comma t is equal to t. Compute u for t is equal to 1 by 8 in two steps using Crank-Nicolson formula. The thing is the vertical axis, that is y-axis or t-axis, and the k value is given in the problem itself, and they are advising us to take this k in two different steps. Then what would be the k value we need to consider? If the k in the second step would be 1 by 16, then what would be the k value in t is equal to in the first line, what we need to take the value for k?
Half
of 1 by 8. Then what is the value?
1 by 16.
1 by 16 would be the k value, and since the k value is known, then we need to find the other two terms, that is k, that is h and a. And concerning the parabolic, and in parabolic either it might be a Crank-Nicolson or it might be Bend's limit. The lambda value is uniform, that is k divided by h square a. K divided by h square a. Okay, we'll crack one by one. See, this is what the given problem, that is uxx is equal to ut. Here a is equal to 1, the term which is associated with the term, the coefficient which is associated to uxx or ut as considered as a. Sairanga, Nishant, Sai Teja.
Yes, sir.
Yes, the coefficient which is associated either with uxx or ut. You can
ut, sir.
Yes, let them Siddharth. You cross check with your notebook and you please tell me whether the coefficient, the a.
Q UT, sir.
UT. Okay, okay. Here, the coefficient in the given problem is
1.
1. Okay, okay. Therefore, A is equal to 1. Okay. The lambda value. See, the lambda value is equal to k divided by a h square, and in given t is equal to 1 by step in two different steps. Therefore, for the first step we need to take the t as 1 by 16. Therefore, k is equal to 1 by 16. If k is equal to 1 by 16, in order to reduce the lengthiness of the problem, it is advised to take the lambda is equal to 1. If the lambda is equal to 1, then what should be the h value? That is a reverse process, and we need to find the appropriate h, which will return the lambda is equal to 1. If the k is equal to 1 by 16 and a is equal to 1, and then which h would return the lambda as 1? That is what we need to think, and appropriately we need to apply the h value. Just a minute. Yes, yes. Therefore, if h is equal to 1 by 4, then that returns 1 by 16. The 1 by 16, the numerator and the denominator will cancel, and will get lambda is equal to 1. When the lambda is equal to 1, the reduced form of Crank-Nicolson is this is what the reduced form of Crank-Nicolson. This was the center point at j plus 1 and left point with negative symbol and right point with the negative symbol, and jth row, and we doesn't have the intermittent or in our medium or median point. We have only the left and right point in the jth row, and this is what the equation number 1, and we will start the various time steps and various the coordinates, and usually we applied u with u1 u2 u3. Here they differentiated along with the row and the column as u11 and u12 till u23 they applied, and the various we will draw. We need to begin with the basic x and t axis, and then we need to draw the vertical sorry, the horizontal time axis when t is equal to 1 by 16. That is what the first line, and t is equal to 1 by 8. That is what the second horizontal line. Similarly, we need to draw the vertical lines that is parallel to t, and which has the h is equal to 1 by 4. When h is equal to 1 by 4, then we will get x as 0, 0.5, 0.25, 0.5, 0.75, and 1. And so this is what the various limits and various boundaries. And see, u of x comma 0 is equal to 0. In therefore, the x-axis has u value as 0. Similarly, y is also 0. But the thing is, u of 1 comma t is equal to t. 1 comma t is equal to t, and where 1 comma t is equal to 3, this is what the line, and here u of 1 comma t is equal to t. So once in the time axis, first time axis, t is equal to 16, therefore the value of this particular point, this is the point is 1 by 16. Similarly, when t is equal to 1 by 8, and here also the point returns the same value, since the boundary given as u of 1 comma t is equal to 1 t. Any clarification so far? Any clarification?
So what is it? X is equal to 0, 0.25, 0.5 and
Yeah. This is what you are asking.
yes, sir.
Yes, that see, we need to take the H value. We need to consider the H value. The H value is accounted. H value is accounted in terms of X. This is what 0.25. And so the X is equal to 0 at here and X is equal to 0.25 at here. And since you doesn't have any value on the RHS, so we are not bothered about this X value. In some cases, this u of x comma 0 will be some equation, that is x plus 0.25 or x plus 0.1. In that condition, we need to conscious and we need to get the u value based on the application of this x.
So is
That
that
is
X
clear.
is equal, so that you wrote X is equal to 1, X is equal to 2, X is equal to 3, X is equal to 4. Is that striked out or?
Yes, that is what striked out. That is
Sir.
striked out. That is not right.
So I have doubts, sir. How, like in the first step, how you got H is equal to 1 by 4, sir?
How?
H is equal to 1 by 4.
Yes, I think in the last slide itself I have detailed. Still, since you are inquiring, see, this is what the H, based on the H value, we have taken the X value. H is an interval in X-axis.
Yes, sir. Like I'm asking how you got H is equal to 1 by 4 here, sir. Like this part.
Dear gentleman, this is what on a reverse way we need to do. Yes, I'll crack you. The lambda is equal to K divided by AH square. That is clear?
Yes, sir.
Lambda is equal to K divided by AH square. Okay, we will begin from this point. Okay, what is the lambda value we need to do? In order to solve the Crank-Nicolson in an easier way, lambda should be 1. Whether that is
Okay.
clear?
Yes, understood, sir. Understood.
Okay. What is the value of K? The K is
1
1 by
16.
1 by 16. The A, the coefficient which is associated with the UT is 1.
1.
Then let H square, let it be H square. Okay, now
Yes, sir.
I am taking this H square on LHS. What is my RHS?
1 by 16, sir.
1 by 16. Then what is my H?
1 by 4, sir.
Wow, that is what we are.
Yes, sir. So for getting lambda is equal to 1, we have to take H is equal to 1 by 4 like that, sir.
Yes.
Okay,
For getting lambda is equal to 1, we are keeping H is equal to 1 by 4. What
Yes,
happens if it is not 1 by 4? What happens? Nothing will happen. The thing is, we need to carry some more steps and we need to do some larger calculation. Just a minute. See, this is what the derivation. And this is what the Crank-Nicolson formula. See, lambda into one particular. This is what the term, and minus 2 lambda plus 2 into this particular term, and lambda, and this is what the term is equal to. This is what the J plus 1 series, and in the J series we need to take this is what the coefficient, and this is what the U. And when the lambda is equal to 1, this larger formula is reduced, and this is what the reduced form of Crank-Nicolson. Okay, you can consider H as 1, no issues. We'll get the same results, but the lengthiness will be somewhat. Okay, whether it is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Who raised about H? Who asked about H?
Sir, I asked, sir, Vignesh.
Vignesh. Good, Vignesh. Okay, good. Okay. What we need to do? First, we will understand the formula. The J plus 1 series midpoint and left point on the right point. The left point and right point has the coefficient as -1, and in the J series, we doesn't have the intermittent point, we have the left and right point. Okay, then we'll start one by one. Is
So doubt.
yes, yes, yes.
So we have to name it as x11, x21, x31 also. But it's named as x11, x12, and x13.
Where you're asking?
So in that graph, yes, sir. The
Yes,
T is
usually we took U1, U2, U3, but here I have detailed as U11, 1, 2, and 3. As per your wish, you can take.
okay, sir.
But you're asking about X, right?
So no, sir. Like UXY, we have to name it like U of x comma y.
Yes, yes, yes.
So it will be
Okay.
U11 and U21 and U31.
Oh, you're comparing with the matrix, right? What was the designation we given for the matrix? Row into column, right? Okay, we'll check row whether this is what zeroth row and this is what the first row. Then correct, it would be right, na? 1, 1, 1, 2.
So we will name it as U of x comma y, no, sir.
Yes.
In that
Row,
case, it will
row.
be U.
No, not x comma y. Row into column.
Okay,
This
sir.
is what zeroth row, and this is what the first row, and this is what the second row. Okay, let it be u of x comma y. Okay, what happened? Okay, I'm using different color. This is what 1, 2, and 3. Now tell me u of
1 comma 1.
x 1 comma 1. U of
2 comma 1.
no 2 comma 1. How? This is what the axis
X is
which
2,
is
sir.
parallel to y, na? This is what the axis which is parallel to y.
So no, sir. We are naming it as x comma y, no, sir.
Be a gentleman. Here we have this is let okay. This is what x is equal to 1 and x is equal to like that you are taking, huh?
Yes, sir.
No. Now take it as row and column.
Okay, sir.
Take it as row and column. That is what we considered in matrix, and it is very. You can take it as u1, u2. Then this issue will gone. You take it as u1, u2, u3, u4, u5, u6. If it makes you to some messy, then you take it as even you. Okay, very clear, Siddharth?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, now I am interested in finding this particular point. This particular point, what I need to do? This is the point of interest. This is what the point of interest. What is my equation? Nishant, just a minute, Siddharth. Nishant.
Sir,
Yes, Nishant, you tell me the formula based on the reduced Crank-Nicholson. There might be some relation. If our focus is U11, then what is that relation? I okay. I'll tell you for U11. You tell me for U12 and U13. Got
yes,
it?
sir.
Okay. Okay. Here U is 0. Therefore, we need to begin with 0. 0 minus 4. What is the formula? Yes, 4U11 minus U12 is equal to, here we have 0, and as well here we have 0. That is what our first equation. Okay. In the same way, you tell me for this U12, Nisha.
So can you show that Crank-Nicholson formula for lambda is equal to 1, sir?
No, I already detailed, na. The
Yes, sir.
left point plus 4 into middle point and right point minus right point is equal to jth series left and right point. Yes, now. u11 minus u11
minus u11
uh,
plus
absolutely plus 4 into
4u1
and 2
2
and then
minus 1 u13
yes is equal to
u
this is the point
0 plus 0, sir.
0 plus 0, yes. Then when we are concerning about u13, then minus u12 yes
plus 4 u13
yes
minus 1 by 16
yes minus 1 by 16 is equal to
0 plus 0.
Yes, good Nishan. Then you please cross check whether you are getting the same results. You try to get the results using calculator.
Yes, sir.
Here the lengthiness of this particular problem is huge. Therefore, no need to solve this linear simultaneous equation manually. The aid of calculator, you find the results and let me know whether they're getting the concurrent results. Sai Teja.
Yes, sir. I got 0, 0, 0.
0, 0, 0. No, man. You cross check with your mode. You clear your mode and you try to do. You'll get 1.16 into 10 power minus 3. Sai Teja. Yes, Siddharthan.
So yes, I'm getting 0.00104.
104. 0.00104.
Yes, sir.
I think wait, just a minute. No. What is okay? Now you tell me the coefficients. What is your A1? Those who doesn't
-4.
apply the calculator coefficients, you try to apply, will crack the coefficients. Yes, Siddharth, the A1 is
-4.
no +4. Why you are putting -4?
No, sir. I did that with the other formula, sir.
you
So
applied
instead of negative ui minus 1 comma j plus 1, I took a plus ui minus 1 comma j plus 1.
Okay. No, you apply for this coefficients. Let it
Okay.
be 4.
So I'm actually doing u21, sir. u21, u22.
Yes, that is good. If these values are fine, then only your answers will be right.
Yes, sir.
Whether you are getting this result that is 116, but you are saying 10 something. Okay, for me.
Sir, I'm getting the answer, sir.
Yes, Vignesh.
Yes, sir.
So I'm getting u11 is equal to 0.0011607, sir.
Okay, good. Then 12, u12.
u12 0.00446428.
Very good. Okay, u13.
Sir, 0.01641071.
Okay, good. We'll check. Siddharthan. Okay, you tell me the coefficient which you applied for the for first J value, first time series. What is your coefficients? Somewhere you did.
Yes, sir. I applied -4.
Okay.
-4 1 0 0.
-4.
1
If
0,
it is -4, okay, +1 0 0. Okay, then
Then 0, -4, 1, 0.
Just a minute. A2, you begin with A2.
Yes, sir.
You tell me the values.
A2 is 0, -4, 1, and 0.
0.
-4, 1,
Ah.
and 0.
Yes, that is what the issue. That is what the issue. We have coefficient, right? For U11, we have coefficient. That is not 0. You check here, we have coefficient.
Yes, I missed that coefficient. Sorry, sir.
Oh, okay. Yes. You apply that and you tell me the results. Anyway, good, Siddhartha. Yes. Shall we continue? For me?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Vignesh, you cracked the equation, 3 different equation which is required to find out U21, U22, U23. Vignesh.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you tell me the 3 different equation required to solve U21, U22, U23.
Yes, sir.
For me, you try to solve the linear simultaneous equation for time series timeline 2.
Yes, sir.
Vignesh, I'll tell you for U21, I'll tell you. Vignesh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, here u is equal to 0. Therefore, minus 0, there won't be any influence for minus or plus 0 plus 4u21 minus u22 is equal to 0 plus u12 value. U12 is 0.004464,286. And now tell me the equation, second equation. Vignesh.
So can you hear me, sir?
Yes, Vignesh.
Sir, U21
Yes.
plus 4U22
Yes. Yes.
plus U23.
Yes.
Sir,
Yes. Yes. Now tell me.
sir, is equal to
U1
U11 plus U12, sir.
plus
U12.
U13.
U13. Sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
U13. Yes. Okay. Now tell me for U23.
Yes, sir. U22.
U22. Yes.
Plus U23. 4U23.
Yes. 4U23 plus 4U23.
Yes, sir. Plus then plus 1 by 8, sir.
Minus 1 by 8. Minus 1 by 8 is equal to.
So, yes, sir, is equal to U12.
Yes. Yes. Plus
Plus
1 by 16.
1 by 16, sir.
Very good, Vignesh. Yes, now tell me for me. Yes, this is what the equations detailed by Vignesh. And we need to do simple calculation on RHS. Here there won't be any further calculation. Here we need to accumulate this two. And similarly, we need to join this two. Then what is U21? What is U22? What is U23?
So excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So I'm getting U11 as 0.00111607.
Yes. For you, for Vignesh, for Siddhartha.
Yes, me, sir, Siddharthan, sir. So I'm
Tell
getting
me.
U11 as 0.00111607.
111607. No. Still, I think there is an issue with the coefficient. One thing, you repeat the calculation. I'll tell you the coefficients, Siddhartha.
Okay, sir.
Yes. You begin with the A11.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Can you move to the next
A1
page?
is 4. 4
Yes, sir.
minus 1
Yes, sir.
0 and 0 0 and 0.
Yes, sir.
Concerning second equation, minus 1
Yes, sir.
4
Yes, sir.
minus 1
Yes, sir.
0.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Concerning third equation, 0
Yes, sir.
minus 1
Yes, sir.
4
Yes, sir.
and apply 1 by 16. 1 divided by 16 and then give it.
So I'm getting 1.11607 into 10 power minus 3.
Yes. Then
Yes, sir. 1.11607, sir. So triple one is there.
triple 1.
Yes, sir.
Triple 1. You're getting 1.116.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then that is fine. That is fine. I think 1.116.
07.
Here I have missed 1. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Into 10 power minus
3.
3. Yes. Similarly, please cross check the other two, Siddhartha.
Other two are right, sir.
4.4642 into 10 power minus 3.
Yes, sir. 4.46428.
Okay.
Then 1674. Yes, sir. It's correct.
Yes. Okay. Fine. Then it is absolutely it is wrong. You please join the one. Okay. Now I think here also I have applied in some other way. Okay. This has to be refined. This has to be refined. 1 point. Right. Okay, apply appropriately. We have triple 1. Here we have triple 1, and there might be a difference in this value. And I think here there won't be any difference. Yes, now tell me for me. What is U21? Zero
So
point.
005.
You applied this value, right?
Yes, sir.
Triple 1. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Tell me. Double zero.
59.
59. No, you are telling the same results.
So I'm getting 4.7 into 10 power minus 3.
29.
Yes, Siddharthan, tell me the results.
So U21 is 4.703 into 10 power minus 3.
So yes, sir.
Wait.
So 0.0047.
Yes, sir. 0.00.
Let it be in scientific. It's 4.703
4.703 into 10 power minus 3.
10 power minus 3. Okay, what is U22?
0.0188.
0, 1, 8 and 8. You have any 10 power?
So no.
Siddharthan,
No, sir.
U22, do you have any?
No 10 power.
Okay, what is U23?
0.052.
Okay, what is U2? 0, 5?
0.0527.
527. Vignesh, these results are concurrent. Vignesh?
So yes, sir.
Yes, very good, very good. For me, I think you need to refine with the value u11. That is what I think you are getting the same results. I think that issue with the u11 is very huge with that. Okay, good. We'll continue the hyperbolic equations once. Yes, no, the time is 11, 12, 8, 12, 9. Yes, we'll discuss the current affairs and again we'll see what is there with the hyperbolic equation. So far we cracked the things with the elliptic and parabolic, and now this is what the third part. And the second point is very huge when compared to other two. That is, parabolic is very huge. In parabolic itself, we need to know about Schmidt and Bender Schmidt and Crank-Nicolson. We already learned about these three. And under elliptic, we have two different things we need to. One is Laplace. The another one is Laplace. And you please remind me and please tell me. Yes, Laplace and Poisson. And on the RHS, we doesn't have any term then that is classified as Laplace. And if it is f of xy, then that is Poisson. And the third portion is hyperbolic. That is what we are going to deal. And yes, what is the current affair? What happened in yesterday's match and what was yesterday's news?
So it was a last over thriller match.
Last word. How? I didn't see the match. Yes. Tell me one by one.
CSK batting collapsed. CSK batted first.
Okay.
CSK batted first. They got a very low total. 137. Okay. 137 they got, and they gave good competition while chasing. It went up to the last over.
Oh, okay. Okay, you tell me
They
what
dropped the
happened.
catch, important catch that cost them the match.
They dropped the catch.
Yes, sir. Easy chance.
Oh, easy. Oh, okay. That is why they lost the match. I think during 9th match they lost. I think past 8 matches it went good. Am I right? Or they took
last 2 matches they lost.
Oh, last 2 matches they lost.
Yes, sir. Versus RR they lost and versus DC now yesterday.
Oh.
They are in CSK is in second and DC is in first place.
Which team in the first position?
Delhi Capitals.
Delhi Capitals. Who won the match yesterday?
Delhi Capitals, sir.
Delhi. Yesterday's match is Delhi versus CSK, right?
Yes, sir. Delhi Capitals won the match.
Okay, fine. Is any other current affair? Yesterday, for me, I have requested you to go cope up with two different articles, which is at the first page. I think have you read?
Yes, sir. Like about this farmers issue, I have read, sir, and the other one I didn't read, sir.
Oh. The thing is, the scenario of COVID made students that too with children.
Yes, sir. Like they are got addicted to all these video games and like sticking onto the social media. Like not only the social media, but all this gadgets and all electronic gadgets, and they're like addicted to all this. That was the article about.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Any other issues? What is the today's headline?
Sir, yesterday.
Today's headlines was like, yeah.
Sorry.
Pranav, you go on. Carry on.
So yesterday, Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram, all of them went down in the night. None of them was working.
At what time?
I mean, like I think at around 9 p.m. or something, 9:30 or something of that sort, or somewhere around 10 p.m. at night, it went down. I don't know when it came back, but like up till 12 o'clock or something at night, when I was awake, it was still down. And I don't know when it like today morning it again started working, but they were down yesterday, all the three of them. This is like, I mean, in a way, Facebook owns 3 companies of the social media, and all of these are like very, very important in our life. So when everything is centralized, once one of them is facing an issue, means like everyone goes down. So I think it should be more of a decentralized. We should we should go for more decentralized social media platforms, sir, so that it makes our life easier.
Yes, you are talking about Facebook, WhatsApp as well.
And Instagram. WhatsApp and Instagram are now a part of Facebook, sir. So I mean, once they're
Instagram, for Instagram also took by Facebook,
yes, sir. All the three of them are now under Facebook. I mean, WhatsApp and Instagram both are under Facebook now.
Oh. Yes, this decentralization is even required even for the political powers. If it is all the powers with one under one roof is good, and but in order to for execution, the decentralization is very essential. That is what even in this how the problem occurs. Any technical reasons detailed by Facebook team? Pranav?
Sir, yesterday, like I don't know about the technical issues, but like yeah, I read a blog or something which was written like 30 minutes after whatever has happened. It first started out with some legal issues or something, like saying that there was some person basically accused the Facebook of spread of a lot of misinformation and a lot of hate speech and all of that is going on Facebook and stuff like that. And also in the yesterday it saw a 5% drop in the market, Facebook, which made it basically its worst trading day in more than a year. And like for the technical part, I still have to see like why Facebook was down. So, like that is the thing.
Oh. Okay, good. Yes, now go ahead for me.
Yes, sir, like this is one of the thing, and also the other one is like today's headlines were farmers raise pitch protest with bodies, like this farmers in the thing, like tension cases in Ticonia after BKU leaders convinces them about the government action against the accused. Like they are doing something like kind of not rally, but they were doing this thing with the dead bodies, sir. Like they're protesting against this.
Yes.
And the other one is like a Supreme Court lashes out at farmers groups, sir.
Lashes out at farmers group. Oh, no accountability when state turns violent. Okay. Yes.
There is no act in the place. Like they are not taking any action regarding this. Like they are not even standing or coming and meddling up their things. They're not being this side or that side. They're just like being neutral, and they're like not even caring about this thing. So that was one of the headlines.
Okay. Yes. You try to read the page number 7, open edition, and cities are. Yes, go ahead. Open edition. You try to crack the page number 7 and right top.
So
For me, you
yes.
yes. Try to read the things which is disseminated in page number 7, right top.
The dystopic reality of Hindu Utah state.
No, page number 7 in the cities are taking climate action.
Yes, cities are taking climate action. Should I read it, sir?
No, the second 2 lines, headlines alone.
Yes, sir. Climate resilience plans in Indian cities focus on isolated risks rather than preparing for multiple intersecting risks.
Yes, you can also start writing with these open edition page, dear gentlemen and gentlemen, when you are very strong with the content, you can also write an article and you can also approach with these fellows. Okay, yes, I think many of them from energy and environmental, and during that classes we were discussed a lot about the climatic conditions and the other factors and the pollution related issues. And in line, the information is in line with that. I requested for me to read, and yes, any other current affairs. Okay, if you doesn't have any other thing, then we'll begin with hyperbolic.
Yes,
Before
sir,
hyperbolic,
just
yes,
that I was just going through the Twitter handle of Facebook, and like they said the reason basically for why that particular thing it has happened. So they said that basically there were a few configuration changes on the backbone routers of the particular of Facebook. So that like those backbone routers normally they coordinate the network traffic between the data centers and whatever and our particular devices. And there was a configuration change in those in the backbone servers, which is why like the entire thing got disrupted. And also it reassured that the user data hasn't been of it. I mean the user data is safe. It wasn't compromised as a result of whatever has happened. And yeah, that and now the issue is fixed. That's what they said.
oh yes, fine. And the headquarter for Facebook is the country which having the server for Facebook, Pranav?
Mostly, I think it will be in California, sir. I mean, yeah.
California. Okay. Anyway, you
Yes, sir.
try to
It's
search.
in California, sir. It is in California.
So it is. You searched. Okay, good. Yes, fine. And before starting with these hyperbolic equations, I think in one particular class I detailed about the various the various elastic constants. I think the you try to crack with the difference between E, G, and K. What is E? What is G? And what is K? I think even one fellow I think detailed about these things. What is E? What is G? And what is K? Concerning mechanics or strength of materials. What is E, what is G, and what is K? What is the difference in stress and
E is elastic constant, sir. I mean, like the three of them are elastic constants. First one is the bulk, this thing, uh, the linear modulus or something, sir. The Young's modulus. Then the second
Young's modulus?
shear modulus and the bulk modulus, sir. So Young's modulus is the measure of strength in the linear dimension. The shear modulus is the measure of strength along the lateral direction, and the bulk is the whole of the volume, sir. These are the three constants.
Everything is absolutely, but we need to crack more, and the all the three are stress by strain. What stress by what strain? All three, of course, stress by strain. Okay, let it be
E,
linear by
e is linear stress by linear strain.
okay.
G is shear stress by shear strain, and uh, K is volumetric stress by, I mean, volumetric stress by volumetric strain.
Yes, absolutely. And the relation between EG and K? The relation between EG and K.
Sir, like I don't remember, sir. Like it had that particular some E is equal to something 1 minus of gamma, where gamma is some Poisson coefficient or something.
Yes. I'll tell you. E is equal to 2G into 1 plus mu, and E is equal to 3K into 1 minus 2 mu. That is what the relation for EG and E is equal to 2G into 1 plus nu, and E is equal to 3K into 1 minus 2 nu. And here nu or mu usually taken to detail about the what is nu.
Sir, that's Poisson ratio, sir.
Very good. Why we need to take about Poisson ratio? I think only Pranav detailing. Any others who interested in mechanics and strength of material, you go ahead. Why we need to take up the Poisson ratio? What is Poisson ratio? Amolya? Amolya, Anshu.
So it's the elongation divided by the compression. I'm not really sure. The elongation divided by compression, something like that, sir. I'm not sure.
Okay, okay. Someone. If there is a change in the linear dimension, it should be the change in the contrast in the lateral dimension. That has to be accounted. That is accounted in terms of Poisson ratio. Yes, Siddharth. Yes, go ahead, Siddharth.
So I was about to say that.
Yes. Then what is the formula?
Ratio between the direction in which force is acted with the elongation in the opposite direction, the perpendicular direction.
No. Yes, you try to Google it and please you appropriately you tell me the formula. It is lateral dimension by linear dimension or it is linear by lateral.
So the time is up and the other class has started, so.
Oh, the time is 12:20. Okay. We'll wind up.
Transverse elongation divided by axial elongation.
Yes, then therefore that is longitudinal transverse by linear, longitudinal, lateral by linear, either linear, longitudinal or both are same. Lateral by linear. Okay, we will crack the things with hyperbolic in the subsequent class. Thank you. We'll meet tomorrow 12:30.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.